everyone, it's me, CNB, and today we are back with another ASMR video. Today we're going to be looking at my stock portfolios on both Robinhood and Acorns. We're going to be doing an April update. As you guys know, I started this series, I believe, back in February, late February, I believe, right when this flash crash started. There's a lot of uncertainty going on in the markets right now, and it's a great time to buy, in my opinion. Again, not a professional financial advisor. I need to put a giant disclaimer on this video saying I'm not a financial advisor, but in my opinion, this is a great time to buy, and I'm going to be sharing my portfolio. I kind of started the series in an attempt to keep myself from panic selling. I figured if I could turn this into, a monthly content video for you guys, that it would keep me from running for cover and selling everything and panicking, and it's actually paid off. It's paid off nicely. Anyways, I have sold out of one of my positions since the last time I recorded one of these, and I've added a new position. And I've also kept my eyes on a couple of new markets that I kind of want to dip my toes into, probably starting next week. But let's not ramble any longer. Let's get into it. But first, one more thing. This is actually the first video I will have recorded since hitting 5,000 subscribers, which is crazy. So thank you guys so much for 5,000 subscribers. I think by the time you guys see this video, you will have probably already seen the 5,000 subscriber special Q&A. So big shout out to you guys for asking all your questions. And yeah, let's get into it. So as you can see here, by the way, it's currently Good Friday, meaning the markets are closed today in observance of Good Friday. And I hope everyone has a great Easter weekend. I know it's not the most ideal, but it's still worth mentioning. But so, as you can see, our portfolio amount is $8,418.82, which is right around the same exact price as the last video I made. As you can see, the monthly chart, I lost maybe $100 since March 10th. I don't remember the date of the March update. It was probably before March 10th. I think it was early March. But as you can see, there was a lot of panic here in the span of, March 10th, 8,500 to March 17th, 5,400. Wow, I lost $3,000 in a week, guys. But since I knew I could not panic sell because I wanted to keep this as a series on the channel, I did not sell anything. I didn't sell a single share. Well, actually, that is a lie, but I sold something, and then I used that capital to buy into another position, which actually played off really nicely. But so I held everything, I kept everything invested, and it slowly built back up. And it's been kind of, it took another little dip, and then it's kind of rebounded a good bit. So, moral of the story is, do not panic sell. Do not sell or buy based on emotion. You have to be emotionless in the investment game. You have to have a cold heart. Just be a robot, if you will. Anyways, so as you can see on the right here, we still have Roku. That is my number one holding imagine if I bought it back, at like 63. Wow. What a trade that would have been. But, it's not, I don't have a crystal ball, but we still have Roku. Again, not a true cost average, but as far as portfolio diversity, it's over 60%, which is not recommended. You don't want to have one stock be this heavy in your portfolio, but Roku is just my, I don't know, it's my pride and joy, I would say. I think after all this is over, Roku is going to come out head and shoulders, just like blazing. They're just gonna blaze right on past that 150 price that they were at. Yeah, like this 142. They're gonna skyrocket, I bet. They've been as high as 170 in the past. I say my boss actually absolutely loves Roku, and he says it's going to 200 by the end of the year, which I believe him. He's been right about these kind of things in the past, but it's all dependent on how bad all of the I'm trying to figure out a way to word this without getting demonetized. The climate of the markets, it all depends on the climate of the market, basically. But that is Roku. We also have Cisco, which I've bought a few more shares since our last video. Portfolio diversity 15%. That is a more comfortable diversity percentage. Typically, you want something to be as low as possible. The lower the percentage, the more diverse your portfolio is, which is nice. So, we actually... Yeah, here we go. We got a dividend coming our way, boys. Scheduled date the 21st, so in 11 days I'm going to get paid $14.76 by Cisco, and it's gonna be my first like pretty hefty dividend, like $14. That's lunch. That's a pretty decent lunch. So I mean, and I basically am getting that $14 just for holding on to this stock. Again, I see the stock going back into the $50 range. I got it just under 50, so I don't see Cisco getting affected by all of this in the long run. When I say long run, I mean like 3 to 5 years. We also have been, this has been what we've been buying mostly, is Disney. We've gotten that cost average down. I think it was like 145 is when I first bought it, so now it's down to 118. We have 15 shares. It's 14% of our diversity portfolio. And diversity. Before all this hit, let's take a look at the 3-month. I mean, it was like early February, 145. I mean, 150, and it was already on a downtrend from its November high, but I think it'll definitely rebound. Look at the 5-year chart. I mean, I'm gonna be holding it until at least 150 again. I don't see it getting any lower than it is now. Anything under $100 is a steal, in my opinion, on Disney. And then the trade that we did make is we sold our WWE holdings. I had like 30 or 40 shares of WWE, and I used that to buy Trade Desk, which, as you can see, was a good move. I've made 34% on this Trade Desk. Again, it's only 10% of my portfolio. My goal is to get everything at like 15%. I want to find like, 8 good stocks that I can just hold on to. Which Roku, definitely these 4. I love these 4. As far as long-term holds go, really everything that I buy is more of a long-term play, just because you're more likely to make $1, a couple dollars 94 cents. Which, yeah, sure, that kind of sucks, but we took that cash and put it straight into TTD, which, let's see, $30, 27%. Yeah, so I let's see, 27%, we'll call it 28%, and then down 10%, so that's what, 18%. It's only made back 18% from when I sold it. In TTD, I've made 34%, so that was a good trade. I like Trade Desk long term. Look at this 3-month. Late February, $322. And they've essentially dropped for no reason other than, the political / economic climate. So I'll be holding that until the 300s for sure. For sure. But as you can see, we have $110 to spend. The markets are closed again because of Good Friday. So I can't buy anything today, but I will be buying more than likely on Monday some. Not Boeing, but Boeing is worth a look. Again, 200. It's a 200 plus stock that you could get for 150. Boeing is always going to be around. People, at least me specifically, I don't know, maybe I was foolish to think this, but when I thought of Boeing, I just immediately thought everything commercial jetliners, but it also includes defense, space, and security systems. So, military, they provide, helicopters for the military and jets for the military, so that's never going to go away. Matter of fact, as long as Trump is president and military spending is up, then Boeing should be just fine in the long run. Again, they were 348 in the beginning of February or mid-February, and so that's a good chance to double up there. But an easier stock, in my opinion, to buy, just due to its price point, a cheaper stock, is Delta. Again, Delta at, that mid-February point was around 60, 58. Even back in January, it was 62. So it is on major sale. If you got down in this $21 area, you got a chance to triple up if it just returns back to its original price point, which I have a feeling that, when this is all said and done, I know it's not going to be immediate, but I think that everything will rebound back to its pre-sell sell-off values. I don't know if it's going to be, a month or 3 months after this is all over, but I imagine our economy making a full recovery. But Delta is probably what I'm going to be able to be buying. I'm going to be able to buy 4 shares at $101.40. Every week, I have a direct deposit set to deposit $100. So I think as long as Delta stays below, I'd say probably $30, I'm going to be buying that for the near future. Or maybe, Delta and Cisco. Also, I may be using some of my stimulus money to invest into the markets, but I do have some bills I need to pay first. But anyways, other markets I'm looking at would be like MGM Resorts. I'm not so interested in them as I am in Delta, but there's MGM, there's Wynn Resorts. Again, these companies have been making major gains in the last week, but they are still, on a monthly dip and definitely a 3-month dip. Like, there's still some major buy opportunities as long as these companies make it in the long term. chart. So as long as you hold long term, see 71% say hold, hold, hold. Yeah, see, it's all about how quickly COVID-19 will dissipate and recede. But yeah, Carnival. I mean, look at this. Look at what they used to be at. I'd say they were on an uptrend from October to January, and then just fell off a cliff due to the climate. But that's another one. What else? Royal Caribbean is another one in that space. They're up 62% this week. Jeez. Again, still on a 3-month dip. Look at that. Man, oh man. Yeah, but those are high risk, high reward type. You know, if things get worse, you can see those dip even further. Let me just scroll through. Microsoft is still a really good buy. And well, actually, they're up in the last 3 months, but February they kind of started seeing the effects at the mid-February point, like a lot of these other companies have been seeing. So 187 for 165 still on sale. Pretty much everything, guys, is still on sale. I think Verizon's actually done pretty well for themselves over the last 3 months. Yeah, they're only down 3%. So you've kind of missed the boat on Verizon, but if you invested, at the low point, you'd be up almost 20% right now. I've been trying to get my friends to invest, just because it's a really smart time to invest right now. And if you guys want to invest, I will leave my my referral links for both Robinhood and Acorns in the comment section, or at least the description of the video. Other than that, though, guys, I think that's all I really have to share with you guys on. Here's CVS. If you want to make like a pharmaceutical play, CVS would be a good buy. They're still at a dip. You see CVS everywhere. So that would be a good pharmaceutical play. Yeah, so again, long term, we're still holding. There's the 3-month chart, by the way. For those of you that wanted to see that, I did not share that in the beginning. Again, that mid-February, February 14th, 12,676. That's what we're looking to get back to, is that 12,000, that 12,500 mark. But look at this. I mean, it could be much worse. 5,462. I think it actually dipped into the 4,000s at one point. But yeah, we're holding strong. Let's actually take a look at the Acorns. Acorns is a portfolio. It's an app that will invest your money for you, so you don't even get to pick. You just select, your portfolio breakdown, whether you want it to be aggressive or conservative, and it'll break it up for you. So as you can see here, I've got 40% in large company stocks, and then 20% in small company, 20% in international large company, 10% in emerging market stocks, and 10% in real estate. And as you can see, my monthly chart, down $88.85, or 2.75%. 3 months still down a good bit. But again, this was the daily chart as of Thursday. Was up $70. So we are recovering. We're on the road to recovery here. 6 month chart. That's an even better depiction, because over the last 6 months I have been putting in anywhere between $10 and $15 a day into this over the last 6 months, and this is what you're seeing out of that. So that's what most of this incline is. I'm essentially using this as another savings account. That'll just hold my money and make it work for me, and it'll just be emergency money basically. But again, we're just still buying the dips on everything pretty much. Anytime I have some extra cash, I'm throwing it into Acorns, and then Robinhood. Of course, that $100 every week I'm using to either average down on something that I already own, or I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on Delta next week. But let me know in the comment section down below if you guys have any suggestions on some stocks to buy. Who knows? Maybe you guys have the next, Amazon, and it's worth a share. I'll listen and do some research, and who knows? Maybe I'll buy it myself. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I tell you what, one thing I'm super excited about is the come up that we are on right now, because I'm gonna be getting paid by Google for the ad revenue that I've accrued over the last 2 or 3 months, and with the market the way it is right now, that money is probably gonna go straight into Robinhood or Acorns, and that's gonna help me out a ton. So I appreciate y'all's support. Just know that you guys are killing it. I mean, absolutely killing it, and I really appreciate it. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're not currently subscribed. Most of my content is ASMR gaming, so if you're a gamer, hit up the rest of my videos. And if you enjoy the content, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. So that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I will see you later. So if you're watching this during the day, then have a relaxing rest of the day. And if you're watching this at night, then have a great night sleep. And good night.